Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. Hi there, how you doing? Hi Diamond, hi there Randy, hi there Remco, hi and welcome everyone.
Hello.
And by the way, my SolidWorks just isn't starting. Try to start before the live stream, just isn't doing it, which sucks because it's kind of important. And it's just it's not SolidWorks, it's oh well, in the meantime, as SolidWorks is struggling to perform the basic requirements to be qualified as software, I suppose we might as well just some Blender stuff in the meantime.
Which
Randy,
video?
I would like some brandy cheese. The same one. The same one so far. Alcoholic behavior. Alright, this right here, there we go. So, today we're just gonna work on FIXiT some more. If we're lucky, I might even be able to display the first taxi base. Hi Dibali, hi, how you doing? How is everyone doing? Because no one responded. Honestly, quite awful. Hi Lady Wall, hi and welcome. Let me see the script. Where even am I? It's a magic feature of docs. It sometimes just randomly hides what you write. I'm good. I'm glad to hear you good. And you just are, Remco. I'm glad to hear you are. Good for you. Hey, you think therefore. I get it. It doesn't have to find the first example. It's because the segment is because functions of its both. You're completely below one should be indeed. Well, it's really on components at this point. If I need line, you can just plug them in to solve it, and there we go. We got the terms. In this case, I won't really. Wait, am I on the right channel for the whiteboard I care about? Let's see. Because I don't fancy. I did the same equation. I've solved it so many times for no reason. Because I just never bothered to actually save what it equals to. Ah, there we go. This. Yeah, so we have the B, we have the A. There is a pattern to it. Once again, I don't care enough to actually remember it. I just redo it every single time. So, A and B terms in this case would be A equals to fraction of P1 1y minus P 0y. Oh yeah, we also need to right, I still haven't done the linear algebra stuff. That's also something we need to do. Well, I'll need to do today. I don't know about it on stream or off stream. We shall see. If SolidWorks still refuses to engage with me in any way, we might do it on stream because I just will have nothing else to do. Update. No, you don't want to play? Oh, buddy, I'm gonna make you play. This is my machine. If I want to, you're gonna play. And you won't have any say in the matter. Why is gaming services taking very high power usage? What even are gaming services? End that class. This will be the end of me. I feel like the reason people want AI robots to do their work is because they want to bring slavery back. What a take, Balin. Usually, I don't know, usually people start talking about the weather first, you know, it's small talk. Usually, that's what people do first. But hey, to each their own. Who am I to stop you? You clearly wanted to share that take. Who am I to stop you? How am I gonna make my crypto money? No, genuinely, it just isn't starting. Do I need to reinstall it? I'd rather not. But if I have to. So it works. What are you doing? What's up with you? What's up with you, buddy? Cat start? It does it's a Why is it a cat? CAD that I'm familiar with, right? Wait, is it genuinely spelled CAD? I thought it was spelled CAD the entire time, with a D, not with a T. Is it really spelled CAD? And I just didn't know that. Because that would be quite funny. Hold on, everyone, I need to start my CAD. I feel like gaming services are a background program running to improve gaming performance. That could be it. However, counterpoint, I am not currently gaming. Why was it taking up high power usage? SolidWorks, I swear. Update is required. Update them! But you don't have... this piece of shit. It's awful. Like, the software itself is good. But, well, no, the program, right? The designing part of it, that's good, that works. Nothing around it does. Unbelievable. That was my main page, don't mind that. SolidWorks. Do I need to go to the official website? Maybe. I swear I'm gonna just reinstall it. Email username. As if I remember which email I signed up with. People don't usually remember these sorts of things. No password. What about this? Definitely Game Informer is no one crypto mining programs. My account. Unbelievable. Alright, but in the meantime I was supposed to be rendering stuff, wasn't I? No time to waste it. We don't have any time to waste. I'm also running out of space on this screen. There's just so much of everything. Let's just start with you. Let's move you upwards. 3, 1, 10. It's really cluttered, but at the same time there's a lot of information. There we go. No, they took my money, so that's good. Okay, so my subscription hasn't run out. They're just not stuck. Yeah, no, brilliant. SolidWorks setting wizard. Reset. Can I reinstall? I'm gonna just reinstall you, because how can some kind of software be this good and this garbage at the same time? It is awful. I'm fine, I'm okay. I'm an oasis of peace. Nothing shall disrupt me. Alright, there we go. I mean, okay, there are a couple more things we can do, I suppose, if SolidWorks doesn't work. Because other than working on Taxi, we do have also these animations to render. We do have the linear algebra blender setup to complete, because it's kind of it's a lot of it is already done, but I still need to clean it up and such. Then
you're making video on linear algebra?
No, it's part of the quantum mechanics video. Then next one, I will need to look into the nitro functional group. Then I feel like there was a fourth, but I cannot remember. I would do a democracy, but I don't trust it, especially with Remco around. I don't trust any of you anymore. I know what happens whenever I do a democracy.
Want me to get Caper in chat?
Yeah, that will fucking help it. That will fix it. I used to genuinely believe in democracy. We need a different polling software somehow. We need like a different kind of poll. I don't.
But why do you want to research the nitro group?
I got an idea, because as I mentioned previously, I am severely lacking, as a generalist, I am severely lacking in my organic synthesis skills, or synthesis skills in general. And so I thought what I could do is, since carbon chains on drone are really simple, what I could do is I could start a new series of videos where each video I would focus on a specific functional group, and I would just talk about it in theory, and then I would just make some kind of chemicals with that group. Or I would just add those functional groups to carbon chains. Well, with nitro,
Okay.
I'm gonna do nitrobenzene because I already have all the chemicals ready. But I do like nitro group on its own because I don't know if I should say why on YouTube. Actually, I feel like
I get it.
everyone who knows chemistry knows exactly why nitro group is funny.
Yeah, I get it.
So yeah, that's the reason why I'm starting is because it's been motivated by a paracetamol example, right? It's the paracetamol requires one of the ways to get there with with the nitrobenzene, which is just beautiful. It's just a combination of every single reaction I have done so far, which means I will be able to handle it, hopefully. But what we're looking
Also,
for,
I really love that series idea. Like I also like struggle with organic chemistry and like
yeah, it
I
feels
love
like it
that
would
idea.
really it feels like it would really it's a good way to learn organic synthesis, isn't it? Because I mean the chains on their own are simple.
Yeah.
But functional groups, I don't think there is much rhyme or reason to functional groups. I don't think you can predict what they do exactly. That's something you just need to know.
I
Make
mean,
it.
you definitely can to some extent. That's the point of chemistry.
I've never seen that personally. Make it. How do crypto mining programs work? Well, that's complicated. Basically, all right. I'm gonna give you actually a really good explanation because I will omit all the annoying details. Which is imagine when you have a provider of transactions like Visa, right? Visa is a company. It's a genuine company, and they issue cards and such, and etc. and etc. Now, when it comes to Visa, they do need to somehow fund their operations because electricity process of that isn't free. So what they do is they kind of charge, if as far as I'm aware, they charge a commission. So basically, every single time you use your card, then most likely your bank is paying Visa to process that transaction, like a cent, percentage of a cent, like really small amount. When it comes to crypto, however, the whole point is that you don't have a centralized organization. So what happens instead is that you have random users, and those users process those transactions, and for that they get paid in crypto. And so crypto mining is basically kind of like if you could process transactions for banks for money. That's kind of what crypto mining is. And that's why the more resources you have, the more you can mine, and that's just it. There is the cryptography of it all, but that's just boring, and it's genuinely it's just boring. It's not difficult. It's just exhaustingly boring. Crazy how this code is even dominating the chemistry program with the capitalistic nitrification bullshit, nitrobenzene. I fucking tried this code. We all know you that. Remember, I can't add 2 of the comments to best comments in a row this quickly, alright? Cool it. Cool.
Wait, there's a chemistry playground Discord server because like
No.
I like the physics playground one.
I don't even know what the physics playground is. It was a joke on the Nitro functional group and Nitro, Discord Nitro.
Physics playground is like 1,000 per people physics server that like I'm like in good terms with the most active moderator, and that's about it.
Almost all of the chemistry Discord servers I've been to on Discord suck. There's only one. There's only one that I've heard.
I'm a
good things
moderator
about.
in a really good chemistry server with 1,500 people. I can send you an invite.
I don't know. I mean, there's one I'm in that I've heard is pretty good. Well, I suppose 2. Pyrolysis one is also not terrible. But extractions and ire, explosions and fire. That's. Can methamphetamine be called a nitro compound because it has 1 nitrogen atom in it? I don't think nitro compound is a proper chemistry thing to say. Because I said nitro compound as in compounds that have a nitro functional group. And even then, I don't think so, because as far as I'm aware, methamphetamine doesn't have it has a nitrogen, it doesn't have a nitro functional group. So, Balin, a nitro, this is what the nitro works. Nitro, well, actually nitro
Hello,
that's fair. That I
Mhm.
don't know much goes me too. I wasn't said if there was a proper time, but okay, it is. This is what a nitro group looks like. It is specifically nitrogen to oxygens, not nitrogen on its own. Which is honestly violent. Dude, actually, now that I look at it, it is violent. I mean, nitrogen is well known for being explosive, and oxygen, well, oxidation is named after it. It does look violent.
Are you telling you can make methamphetamine to explode it?
No, you can't, because with constant methamphetamine, I misspelled it genuinely, upsetting. You see that right here you have a nitrogen,
Yeah,
so
there is.
you don't have the oxygens. It's honestly a comically simple carbon chain, if you think about it.
Oh. Okay.
Right, it's functional group, not the atom. Yes, you can. I think you can have functional groups which are just atoms, if I remember correctly. Because I'm pretty certain nitrogen on its own, it's also a functional group. We would need to do UUP, IUPAC functional groups, because fortunately that one is free. No, this is that the one? Gold book. Wait, no, it wasn't the gold book. Which one is organic? Blue book or red book?
Ah.
By the way, make it I sent you an invite to the really good chemistry server.
Oh, why is the icon? Why does the icon look like it's AI generated?
Is it?
I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I'm a little consistent. No.
Oh, I mean, to the server, like.
It doesn't
the
look
server.
AI generated to me.
Why
Also, this is just a Halloween icon. It's not the usual.
Oh yeah, it looks fucking. This is not fucking real image.
But to be fair, it could be the opposite descent of, like oversensitized. But this is still not what I'm looking for either. Although this is close. Wait, no. Just iBug. My goodness, what am I doing? Blue book. Blue book. There we go. I remembered correctly. That's good. There was a. Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's just open the PDF. There we go. And then functional. There we go. If in case you want Berlin, if you're really bored, if you are like, I don't know, sitting on the toilet, nothing interesting to read, and really want something, absolutely anything to take the boredom away, then right here you do have an absolutely exhausting list of everything you would ever need to know, and then some more about any kind of functional group. And there we go. Yeah, I was correct. You can have functional groups with a single atom, apparently.
Wonderful.
I think so, right?
Remco, I like your way of thinking.
Videos, the occasional hot make it section justifies. What would be neat? I've been productive recently. That's good. Okay, you know what? Let's keep up with the theme then. Let's first, before we start work on another video, because whenever I start work on a video, I am never certain if I'm actually gonna finish it. I tend to like my manicness is something I'm trying to fix about myself. So at this point, it's gotten much better, but still happens. So I feel like we should first focus on something that's a given. Something that's certain,
Okay.
and so we're gonna focus on the quantum mechanics.
I should tell you some stuff because I wanna go somewhat soon.
Oh, go on then. Say the stuff.
You know what? Remember yesterday?
Yes. How
Do you know how was it? You're not gonna believe it. I got ghosted again.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Even after the Teto stuff?
Yep. Apparently they just fucking slept in and their phone died.
Okay, but did they apologize afterwards?
It's a big capture story.
Because okay, I mean, I don't feel like, or maybe
I am
I'm
giving them
crazy.
one more fucking chance, but they are actually fucking griefing me right now.
Yeah, okay, that is very upsetting. But at the same time, if they were actually setting you up to be ghosted, I don't think they would do the type of stuff. So I
Yeah,
genuinely,
fair
I
enough.
feel like they are just really bad at time management. I don't think they're actually
Yeah,
trying to. I almost said I don't think they're
yeah.
actually trying to screw with you, as in mess with you. Jesus, on the nose. Hi, the complex
But they
thing.
might, yeah.
No, go on.
On the other hand, though, in the meantime, I did some, what's it called? I use your fucking program a bit more,
Oh,
and I think I'm an expert.
that would be quite impressive
I'm
because
gonna,
even I am having troubles using it, and I made that thing.
okay, look what I made.
What did you make? Oh no! How much time did this take? How
Hi
much?
there, Theo. Hello, Theo.
How much time did this take you? Oh my goodness! Oh no! How much time did this take you?
It's like 30 lines of code without the comments.
Goodness gracious, the only two utilities in this entire graphical engine is add a point or add an arc. That is...
Yeah, and it's a bunch of points and arcs.
I think you can... I think you're generally better at using it than me. And that's not even close. I am so shook. That is so many... Wow, okay, that took me by surprise. Hi there, Theo. I'm so sorry for not saying hi, but this is just... Okay, I feel like all of you would need to appreciate genuinely what happened. This, just as context, for those who don't know... No, I was working with a Pico here. For those who don't know, I made my own graphical engine recently. That's because the whole point of today's live stream was I was supposed to attach the screen to the front of FIXiT. And the whole point is that the screen will have a colon free that will react differently depending on the inner workings of FIXiT. You know, if it errors, it's gonna be red. If it's debug, it's gonna be blue, and it's gonna have different faces, and so on and so forth. So I made this engine, and in this engine, I don't know where to start. It's just genuinely so difficult to use it because this colon free right here, these are the lines that create it. So basically, actually no, sorry. Yeah, the first two are the eyes, then the last four are the mouth.
Yeah.
So the way it works is actually it starts the arc right here. You select a point, you draw an arc around that point, then you select another point and you select another arc, but this time, very crucially, you flip it. Because it has to go actually no, you don't flip it yet, yeah. Then you select the same point, but draw an arc with a smaller radius. So on the first try you draw it to the left, on the second you draw it to the right. And then right here, once that's complete, you draw yet another arc. I don't even know how this is not overlapping, honestly. Oh yeah, because they are two separate mouths. Oh, this is...
Yeah, it's just separate arcs.
That Teto pair should get you landed in a just padded room.
Really?
Genuinely, how much time did you spend on it?
I thought it was that long. It was like, what, 2 hours, I think? Or something? Maybe 2.5.
Goodness gracious me. Well, that is... I'm adding that to the video because no person there's no one... Yeah, if someone spends 2 hours of their life using a code that's this unusable... Because it's not just 2 hours, it's 2 hours of just... It's such annoying work. Even I didn't want to deal with it. That is...
It wasn't annoying to me.
Also, a work of art, I do have to say, brilliant pun. But I just wanna
Actually,
confirm if me
know
and
what?
Remco have a psychic link, because when you say pair, is that a pun on peak?
What do you mean?
I'm just there's this thing we have with Remco. Basically, when you drink with someone, you developed a telekinetic link with them, telepathic. It's a standard thing. It happens all the time. Alright, well, what was I doing? Oh yeah, right. I was doing
Oh,
iOS.
actually, there is something you should know. Is that I don't actually know how to use this arc shape function properly.
Neither do I.
I don't think I'm using Arclan properly either. The way I'm actually using it right now.
Okay, yeah. So hold on, let me show you because yeah. So this is the image. This is the code that describes the image.
That's not even all the code. That's just pair one, which is two, which is I took inspiration from you. It's the central face basically. You know, just
Specialized.
pair and two,
That's
and then
fine.
you got I, and her.
That's incredible. Wow.
So it's about enough.
In case anyone else would like to try their best, I have a. Well, I have it on GitHub, but no one's gonna be able to run it, will they? It's not exactly usable. I might need to make a video on this channel just explaining how to use it in case someone would like to play around.
To make
It's
it
not.
tutorial how to fucking download everything you need to fucking use this thing, and
Yeah,
then do
exactly.
all the commands.
Exactly. All right. What do I wait, Remco? Actually, convenient you're here. We need eigenvalues, right? Because matrix is.
Before I go,
Yep. Go on.
I would really welcome two additions to the program.
Yep.
Really, I didn't want to fucking add anything because I'm not fucking you. I don't wanna, I don't know.
You are
But
not fucking
addition
incorrect.
number one,
Mhm.
uh, yes, addition number one. Please do a fucking function whenever you declare the fucking shapes so that you declare them in one place and not fucking 50. So I don't know, just add them to a
There was
fucking
a
array, and
create
just look
shape
through
zero.
array every time you do anything with them. So just do that, and then I know it's simple stuff I'm telling you, but please. And then number two, I would really fucking kill if you integrated different colors into this thing and not just red.
The different colors are already there. I just didn't plug them in.
Are there?
Yeah, but
Oh
I mean,
my!
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to make that fucking pair colored if you do that, please. I beg.
All right, colors and draw loop. Gotcha.
Yes.
I feel like the moment the red topper website is made public, the next day we are getting NSFW images. If someone spends that much effort, I take it. I genuinely cannot stress enough how unusable what I made is. Listen, it is. I made that graphical engine thinking in that moment that I was gonna be the one using it, so I didn't add any utility. In my head, if there was something that wouldn't work, I would just fix it on the spot. And it's just impressive. I will add the draw loop and I will add the colors now. This is awful.
Yeah, and also maybe normalize like the fucking face and the outline bit to like intuitive values.
Yeah,
So
it's
it was like
your
divided
red
by
instead of
5 over 2 or some
lines.
shit. I don't fucking know. Just make them so it's like, between like
Yeah.
one, like -5 and 5, shit like that.
The math header actually gives the pi as a constant. That's something I just didn't use when I was doing it. Something I should.
I'm aware, I just didn't want to fuck with it. I just fucking adjusted finding the values until they worked.
All right, I'm gonna. Damn it, now I wanna just do more things. Fine, add it to the list. Function. We have research Nitro
list.
group. We have work on the graphical engine. But first things first. Most importantly, Remco eigenvalues. Correct.
I'm going to buy.
Alright, see you, Katsi. Because the only. I don't want to show it exactly because it was a Patreon only live stream where no one joined in. But I do have this as a cheat sheet. And so on that cheat sheet, we need. Okay,
Was it the live stream when I was like instead of?
Yeah, when you're out partying, kids these days just party instead of.
Hey, that was a llama. That was a llama. You can't blame me.
As I was talking, apparently almost everyone I talked to was on a Halloween party, and I realized I've never, not once in my entire life, have ever been on a Halloween party. I don't know if this comes with territory, or if. To be fair, I do live in the place that doesn't celebrate Halloween. Hellish landscape.
I mean, Hungary doesn't really celebrate Halloween either, but like, that was this one thing, so I just went there. Also, I have Polish friends who like went trick-or-treating on Halloween in Poland. Theo, I love that idea. Yes, I agree.
We should throw a spooky party for you, make it. You say, party for me, finally my ego shall be satisfied. It's more of a money problem than anything else.
I know, I
invite you
went.
cordially to my abode. Yeah, but Theo, I've been checking ticket price. I thought we had this conversation recently. Although to be fair, I think I had it with actually Caper. That is true. And I think Caper was drunk when we were having it, if I also remember correctly. But I had thought about going to Berlin for my first vacation in 6 years. But then I looked at the ticket prices and I've changed my mind. I was going to rank all the nightclubs in Berlin, depending on their queerness. But my goodness, is it expensive to travel abroad? She really should stay home. Haha, funny. First, I need to. So far, my only plan. No, you know what? That's not a nice topic to talk about. I don't want to talk about this topic. Well, let's change the topic. What are we doing? Well, I don't wanna think about this. I don't want. That's not the part of my life I wanna think about. Let's. I don't know. What else is there? All of the happenings are there. Linear algebra. Me too. I've never been in one. The fact that India does not celebrate Halloween, that's another thing. Can relate. When you changed the channel for the live stream, I was thinking you were on seasonal sickness. No. When I'm sick, I still work complex thing. I have a whole horseradish backup plan for those scenarios. But my body doesn't get sick. I don't allow it. It's just whenever I feel like getting sick, I just look at it with like a death stare, and it changes its mind. Alright, beautiful. Let's try. I don't know how Eevee will handle this kind of rendering actually. I am curious. Let's see.
Megid, what was that like drunk conversation with Caper, by the way? Because I had one conversation with drunk Caper, and that's still living rent free in my head. So
Oh no,
I
that
feel
was
like
just the one on stream where basically I think there's even a best comment screenshot of that. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, how long ago was that? I have had a couple of conversations with drunk Caper.
I only ever had one, but I really want to have more. Oh my god.
No, I can't find it. I don't think I. Oh. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I have found it. It was basically we were talking about it, and Caper said, but no, honestly, sightseeing lasts only like 2 hours. So my tip would be either clubbing in the queer clubs or no alternative actually. And right before Caper sent that message, I just said, oh yeah, I'm not going to sightseeing. I'm just gonna rate all the gay clubs. And yeah.
Wait, where? Can you send the link to it?
It's in the best comments. It was 6/10/2025. I don't know how to send a link to a message.
Dot copy message link and just paste it into the VC or something.
Copy message.
VC chat.
There's copy message ID. Hold on. Copy message link. There we go. I didn't even know this kind of technology existed in this current time day and age. Yeah, even the messages themselves have links. There we go.
Thank you.
Please explain linear algebra. You asked us to change the topic. Oh, Balin. See, that's why I like you. That's why I like you, Balin. You get me. You get it. There we go. Alright. Basically, what we'll need for the quantum... spoilers, I guess, for the live stream and video. Yeah, whatever. One of the tools we'll need Well, there will be mainly two mathematical tools we'll need, and those are partial derivatives and eigenvalues. Those are the two things we will need. Now, partial derivatives, I still don't remember exactly how I'm going to explain, because I really want some kind of banger visualization. I don't want something cheap, I want something proper. But, however, eigenvalues is simple, because this is already the correct setup for eigenvalues. Basically, all I need to do is just tweak it ever slightly. Have our first vector. Then we have the... How can I make this better, actually? Let me have a thunk. Delete the plane.
Also, Theo, long time no see. How have you been?
Basis X, Y, Z.
Wait, let me Google that real quick.
Nosferatu, the vampire. Oh no, I'm ruining the beautiful basis vector that worked for the eigen. Oh, well, happens.
Looks like it's a horror movie.
Yeah, the film of Nosferatu. The OG vampire movie. It's like Twilight. Wait for...
Wait, what a whole shebang? What's that?
Whole shebang. Kind of phrase. The whole thing.
Ah, yeah. Bureaucracy is just absolute pain. I can relate.
Oh no, that's... I'm an idiot. That will not be visible at all. Mix. Do I need insufferable waiting? Yeah. I've always been extremely actually lucky with all the bureaucracy stuff.
Oh my god, good for you.
Oh maybe now I think about it, I just haven't done that many bureaucracy things. I just don't let the government know most of the time.
Like I have my entire like university like hanging by a thread because of bureaucratic bullshit. But on the upside, I have the time to join streams, I guess. No, it's not an. Sorry, I hate this.
Oh, it's not an upside. Ouch! I have feelings, you know.
No, I mean,
It's classic. Is class that I'm gonna guess you mean Katsi. Good at quantum mechanics. If not, can you add them to live stream and tell them to ask questions on spot? Do you mean Katsi? First things first. A lot of questions there to your comment. You just added complex thing.
I mean,
The person that was
Ketsi is a
just here.
she, and complex thing says he, so clearly not Ketsi because Ketsi is a she. So
Hence why I'm asking. But in the meantime, as you are responding, the whole spirit of doing it as a live stream is that anyone can ask questions. Yes, well, okay. In that case, it's Katsi and it's not him. I am him. The whole spirit of a live stream is that anyone can ask questions. We have the one test streams doing that sort of thing. We're just bringing out people to ask questions to try themselves out. But on normal live streams, we don't. If someone has a question, we have been waiting for questions in the last stream. We spent so much time waiting for questions, but no one asked any. Whenever we're done with the topic, everyone was just like, "Yeah, okay, let's keep going," and then confusion. Just no one. Everyone just
I asked a crap ton of questions
about the
when
same
I
topic.
had
You,
them.
you asked about the graph of the Lagrangian,
I had that one question, and it's
and you asked
that
at the
it
end.
wasn't. I asked every question I had.
Ask for a new for pension insurance. My number for that changed. Does your gender affect the pension insurance? Does it? Why? You know what? I don't have the strength for that. And then we're gonna join all of them in. Alright, now it's time to see if this is a good visualization or not. I would like... Why isn't it touching? Wait, hold on, what? Why isn't it touching the... Why has it always got to be something? Alright, the point is, if we change the z basis vector, if we scale it a little bit higher up, then you can see that our arrow moves. So the yellow arrow here represents... There's a lot of arrows, but the number has 2 digits depending on... 2 digits depending on your gender? How progressive! That many options? Wow! That is a lot of options! I don't even think I could name a 2-digit amount of genders.
Skill issue.
I was not able to attend the live, so I have questions. Well, in that case, the video. I'd rather tell make it things rather than ask questions. Also make it. Did you know that paracetamol can be used as an addictive drug like meth, heroin, etc.? What do you mean addictive drug? Do you mean you can be addicted to it? Because if you're addicted to paracetamol, impressive. Honestly impressive. That I imagine it would take quite a lot of effort. It's such a mild... It's over the counter. Treat fever and mild to moderate pain. I get the idea behind it, but 0 to 49 for male, 50 to 99 for female, and other. And female is grouped win with other. That's pretty funny. Jeez.
You can also
Why
get
2 digits?
addicted to like spicy because capsaicin gets broken down to opiates in the system. It's not nearly as much as if you actually like consumed opiates, but like it can still have like a very very mild effect that can get people to get addicted to capsaicin.
The more you know. Oh, I remember what I was supposed to do. Basically, oh, but I don't know if it's gonna work in Eevee. Shucks. Shucks, gosh dang it. Because the whole point is that we will not be working in a physical space, we will be working in a color space. So we will need a cube right here. Store named attribute brightness. And then color. Right, and then our result, which will be this transformed vector, is what we're going to plug into the color. And so now, depending on our position, the color will change. It can be negative, because, well, we're balling. I like how the edges disappear ever so slightly later, because Blender is trying to run this in real time. Brilliant. Light on it, please. And could that light maybe... It's not visible at all. Why is it not visible at all? Listen, Levy.
Okay, but it's a wake time for democracy.
Are we making opioids on stream today? Well, be. I wish. But eventually we're gonna get there. But I need to stick through the plan. Which means... I don't know what to add here. Yeah, whatever. We will be looking into nitro compounds. Isn't that exciting? Why did you make size a dimension? When? Are you thinking about the past? I remember in one of the past videos, I vaguely remember making a size dimension when I was trying to make, I think, a 7-dimensional object. 3 for position, 3 for color, 1 for size. Are you thinking about that? Question, if you throw a little party, what vibe will it have? Not necessarily a costume thing, more like a brag or complain party, where you either brag or rant about shit while enjoying food and friends. If I would throw a little party... Oh, jeez. You're asking a starving man if he could eat, what would he eat? It's not a difficult question to answer. Because a party would be sufficient. No, I just feel like... I can't differentiate much. Depends on who I'm throwing the party for. Society needs party skin.
Agreed.
Depends on who I'm throwing the party for. I would need to look into what they're into. There's like an after wedding where all the drunk uncles are ranting about politics. Oh, that's brilliant. I know what you're talking about, balance specifically. I don't think it's exclusive to India though. I feel like it's a worldwide, very much a worldwide kind of phenomena. And it is a brilliant vibe, because they don't always talk about politics. Usually it's oscillating between politics and mental breakdowns. That's usually how it goes. It's neat. Okay, I'm gonna start Wikipedia, because, I mean, if you're looking for a specialized source of knowledge on something like a functional group, then... Well, the Blue Book isn't gonna give us much in this case, because it's more about functional groups in general, rather than functional group. Period. But then once we're done with this, we can go to the sources, we can check up all the other stuff. At one point, Maki will become a drunk uncle.
Yeah, go on.
At one point, Maki will become a drunk uncle. I will never have kids, because I don't think it's a terrible idea. But friends of mine, I hope will have kids, because I absolutely do want to be the cool uncle. I will be the one who gives them a fucking talking axe for their birthday. That's who I will be. I want to know what you are making in the life. Well, there are mainly 4 things I should be working on, complex thing. I should be designing the front face of FIXiT, however SolidWorks isn't working. That's the software I use to design. Second of all, I will need to add a couple of utility functions to my graphical engine, which we're gonna do eventually. Third of all, I was working on the linear algebra segment for the quantum mechanics live stream / video. And then the fourth of all, right now I'm researching functional groups for a potential video I will make about organic chemistry.
Kaper woke up 5 minutes ago and already like starts calling me out on my spelling. Incredible.
Mickey, when you're on linear algebra, why are you on nitric compounds? You gotta be quick nowadays, brother. You need to keep up. There's no time to waste. Group is one of the most common explosive jeez. I wanna make this clear. This is not the reason. And I mean it. I am not saying it as a joke. I mean it. This is not the reason why I'm focusing on the nitro group. It is not. However, I will make it seem like it is in the video because it's funny. As shown the electron withdrawing, because of this property, CH bonds adjacent to the nitro group can be acidic. Similar reasons, the presence of nitro groups in aromatic compounds retards electrophilic aromatic substitution, but facilitates nucleophilic aromatic substitution. Yeah, okay. Almost invariably produced by nitration reactions with nitric acid. That does make sense. That does certainly make a lot more sense. Dogs meme activate. I promise, that is the... Wait, it's actually... Nitrobenzene, actually. Funny enough, yeah. This is the example I will use. Aromatic nitric compounds are typically synthesized by nitration. Nitration is achieved using a mixture of nitric acid and sulfuric acid, which produce nitronium ion, which is the electrophile. This makes sense. So it's kind of like... I imagine you could theoretically maybe do it even with a salt and just sulfuric acid. So the whole point of nitric acid then would be to just provide the nitronium ion, whilst the sulfuric acid would be to break the nitronium ion up, and then the ion just bonds with the carbon chain. It is very clean, I do have to say. It is quite clean. Many explosives are produced by nitration. I don't want to talk about explosives because I'm gonna get demonetized.
You could do it with Patreon only.
Yeah, I might like make a nitroglycerine tutorial. Fun fact to everyone who's not a chemist: those silly names we associate with molecules, they actually have meanings. So, for example, the difference between amphetamine and methamphetamine is the methyl. That's why one of them has met, the other one doesn't. That's the difference, a little carbon at the end. In the same vein, nitroglycerin, the nitro of nitroglycerin, does stem from the nitro compound. Or nitro in general, when it comes to it referring to a boost. That's also where it comes from, the more you know. Or alcohol, same idea. Carboxylic acids, I don't think, are a great example, but... Okay. Okay. Actually, what are some utilities nitrobenzene? Because I don't want to make something illegal on camera.
I'm glad you added the on camera at the end.
Just used as a it is occasionally used as a solvent. That's not what I'm gonna use it for. Oh, it's a planar molecule. That's curious. And because I honestly, if I had to make a guess, I would expect the oxygens to swivel. But I suppose it would make sense with... Wait, would it? No, it beats me. It being a planar molecule, that is interesting. I suppose it's something to do with the p bonds. I cannot believe how we can act on the video without showing your face. Well, I mean to tell me that I convey a lot of emotion without any facial expressions, because I do that in real life anyway. That's a real thing, actually. Fun fact. I genuinely have, like, lost... And it's good. Thank you, Goblin Swing. I appreciate that. But that's a real thing. I genuinely, like, have lost the ability to express myself using my face. It's it just feels like my facial muscles are just permanently exhausted. That's what it feels like. And so I've kind of developed naturally this sort of general style of movement, because otherwise I just wouldn't no one could ever tell what I'm talking about. Or my tone. After having seen enough ecstatic reactions of various flavors, explosions are both not fascinating as havers, no precautions. I'm not focusing on nitrobenzene because I wanted to blow. I mean, I won't say no to it, right? But like, that's not the reason. This mixture sometimes calls mixed acid. I just love that phrase. It's comical. Hey, we mixed together sulfuric and nitric acid. What should we call it? Oh, that's fun to know. Something worth noting for later.
Theo, what?
About 1 year back, I used to think that nitroglycerin is a mixture of nitric acid and glycerine. I still my nitroglycerin as she used to moisture her face, but I stopped because I did not have nitric acid. I do have to say, out of the two chemicals, Balin, it is pretty safe to say that most people would have easier access to glycerin than to nitric acid. But funny enough, you're... No, I shouldn't say. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it there. I will spare the fun fact, because I probably shouldn't say it.
Now I wanna know.
It's a chemistry fact about... Don't worry about it.
DM it to me or send it in the live VC text.
Okay, I'm not gonna DM, I'm just gonna DM you what it is. The thing I don't want to mention is just this. Like, that's just the thing. I feel like it might be problematic if I actually explain it.
Yep.
Fun fact, there's actually a... I actually have to really should stop saying fun fact. I say it because I have this natural instinct when I know something fun I want to share it, but only after saying it I actually think about what I'm gonna share. I think that one I can mention. When it comes to nitroglycerin, the reason why I know so much about nitroglycerin is because before I actually started to learn chemistry, I had a chemist friend, and they have taught me a whole bunch of, at the time, fun things. Produced is hydrogenated aniline. That is... Yeah, that is what I want to do. Also, the aniline doesn't link to... Oh no, it doesn't link to Wikipedia. That is actually what I want to do with my nitrobenzene. Yeah.
Fun fact, flatworms have 200 balls.
That is so many picograms. Oh. The neat thing about... I think aniline, right? No, because we need an alcohol on the other side, don't we? Actions... Yeah, I don't think we actually need aniline. I think... I'm pretty certain... No, we... Do we need aniline?
Hi there, Caper. Hello.
Hi, Caper. I'm supposed to have multiple bank accounts, but the current time I presume to make an organization hadn't enough money to cover it, as all the money was on the other account. It happens. Don't worry about it. I can relate. Recently, I went to the shops, and my card got declined on a $2 pack of gum. And I actually... Hold on, let me see if I have a screenshot of that, because that was actually pretty funny. that was a pretty funny occurrence. I have it. I have the screenshot. I have actually two screenshots. Hold on, let me share both of them. My funny Make It Finance screenshots. Alright, so this one is the first. That's a good one. This is less than $2. Or around $2 at this point. I think dollar has fallen, so it might be around $2. I was buying a pack of gum. It was funny. And then the second one is this, which I just think it's really funny as well. I like these screenshots. They're comical. But anyhow, is unlin what we're looking for? Wait, looking. Cis? No, this won't be the use looking for. Okay, please tell me the fact about nitroglycerin. on its own, okay. Balin, I want you to reflect on what you just said. Just reflect on what you said and consider why I may not want to say anything on the public live stream about this topic. From hacking videos to creating assets, you have everything to get on some sort of list. Tenza, you have no idea. Nitroglycerin, watch Westworld. Oh, you mean the season 1, episode 5 plotline with stealing nitroglycerin? Only for it to be replaced by tequila? Whoa, spoilers. It's not an important spoiler.
But am I the only one who is aware that both of your favorite shows are Westworld?
I think we've talked about this. I mean, Westworld is the best show. The first season was perfect. Second season was amazing. Third and fourth were not too terrible. Yeah, we need a phenol. Right here they're doing an electrolytic reduction, which is different from what we actually want. We don't want aniline. Actually, what is the name of this? I always struggle with the naming for when you have multiple functional groups, because then there's the order. Aminophenol. That is actually quite a simple. Yeah, okay. So it's aminophenol. Right, because phenol is treated as a carbon chain. Yeah. That's unrelated. that Wikipedia page wasn't to the point. The organic, please make sure you're doing it in a healthy way. Super unhealthy for your organic body. I'm aware, I know. I'll try my best. Making, ideally, aminophenol is what I would like to make out of nitrobenzene. Because the thing is, this is a really difficult reaction, but it's so incredible and I absolutely love it. Electrolytic conversion. Isn't that incredible? That is such a cool chain of reactions. And I so badly want to do it. Right here we have electroreduction of nitrobenzene to p-aminophenol using voltammetric and semi-pilot scale preparative electrolysis techniques. Oh, absolutely not. I don't have that much money. I do not have that much money. But yeah, that one will... I will need to take a read of this. Where's the order? Where's the order? Other link we cared about. Man, I'm back. My first started in fiction because it didn't happen until it just happened. Caper, as I mentioned, the first season, I don't want to... It bothers me because I genuinely respect the show so much, I don't want to spoil it to anyone. But the twist of the first season is the best twist I have seen in ever in anything. Not even because it was surprising, only more because it's just magnificent to me how they've managed to string together so many mysteries and resolve all of them with a single reveal. Just masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. I feel bad about Make It. His balance is less than 150, but laughs it off to make us happy. Press F to pay respect. Don't worry about it, Baden. Don't worry. If I ever do have weeks where I struggle financially, then I just stop buying silly stuff, and then I'm fine. So don't worry about it. I believe it should be named in alphabetical order about the compounds of multiple groups. I don't remember what is the order exactly for naming things based on functional groups, but I don't think it was alphabetical. I do believe it was based on... it was arbitrary, but it was based on like relevance. So that if you're familiar with the matter, you can figure out the name on your own. Actually, Anden is quite curious, because maybe we could go with Anden instead of electrolyzing. I mean, electrolysis of nitrobenzene would have been quite fun. Preparation of the related compounds considered formaldehyde, them as a compound stream, give milk to that. Yeah, precursors and polymers. Other uses include rubber processing chemicals, herbicides, dyes, and pigments. Using something like okay, if I go through all of that process only to make a dye out of it, then I want you all to check me into a mental institution because I've clearly lost it. Using up 2 really concentrated acids and almost blowing myself up in order to make a dye is more insane than the first process in general. Of the drugs prepared from Anden is paracetamol! Exactly. That's the one we're looking for. Wait, hold on. For some sick blue pants. Those would be the most... the most treasured pants I would ever have then. Most treasured jeans. And blue isn't even my main color at this point. My main wardrobe color is black. I wouldn't even wear them. I would just have them displayed, neatly folded, on a pedestal that's permanently lit up in the middle of my office. Of Adlin, what a waste. Mushroom identification? Now you're speaking my language. What does YouTube notification mean by telling me 1 hour, 10 minutes and 50 seconds of the stream left? That's when the meteor hits. Yeah, that's when it's all over. Rocket fuel? You're leaving it for last? Oh!
Let him go again! Taking my first place again. Damn it.
Oh, well that is... Huh. I feel like I'm going on a bit, I'm getting sidetracked, but how could I not? I'm sorry. Hypergolical rocket fuel? how to build a rocket video. If I'm gonna make a video in which I build a rocket, I'm not gonna call it how to build a rocket. I'm gonna call it it's not rocket science. Obviously.
That's clever.
But no, I mean, okay, this would be shy. If I do once again, not, it's gonna sound way worse than I mean it to sound. But I wouldn't make this for rocket fuel because it doesn't sound all that stable. I prefer solid rocket fuel, the one with pores. I can draw that again. What would you call an alkane bonded with benzene ring? Alkane. Which oh, why did I open calculator? That's not what I meant to open. Which functional group is the A one? A functional group. Oh no, this is just alkane. Wait, but alkane is... I am confused. Alkane, right. Oh no, alkane is just the normal one. I am losing my mind. I just genuinely thought it was right. So you mean benzene?
Oh, I also hate when I accidentally build a rocket. It just happens every time. Like I accidentally build a rocket. I hate it.
Benzene, just like this. I'm not great with IOPAC complexing because it's been months since I last used it. Balkane. That shouldn't make me laugh as much as it did. The rocket, but accidents happen. That would be a brilliant series of videos. I mean, hey, nitro functional group. Should we start with a different functional group, maybe? Maybe we should. I might put it to a vote, but a normal vote, not this BS vote. Hi there, Atomic.
Hello, hi.
Bye there, Atomic.
Bye.
What other functional groups could we discuss? Alcohol is a classic. You know what I feel like? Let's go on Wikipedia of functional groups.
Hi there again.
Welcome back.
I don't know what happened there. Mickey, you're live?
Yeah. Okay, I know.
Oh. Who would have guessed after almost 1,000 days? Are you gonna make one of those compilation, not really compilation videos, but I spent 1,000 days live streaming on YouTube? You know what I'm talking about?
I already have spent way more than 1,000 days streaming on YouTube because I've doubled over the streams, and I have been streaming for quite a while before I started trying checkups. At this point, this would be. I already did that though. I did that for one of the past specials. Hold on, let me see which one.
I spent 2,000 days in YouTube Live. Did you see my my beef bowl I made?
Beef bowl.
Yeah, my beef bowl.
Oh, okay, beef. All right. No, that's not what I imagined.
What's that supposed to mean?
I imagined a bowl made out of beef. A beef bowl.
Who do you think I am, Jeffrey Dahmer? Bro, give me some credit.
You say a beef bowl, you're asking a man not to imagine a beef bowl. I'm not the one who has a problem here.
Yeah, I stitched it myself.
Did I do it for 300
you know
charge chips? Hold on. Do go on.
You know what this is missing is paprika. Timon, send me your best paprika.
Alright, give me your address.
Oh wait, we've had this conversation before, huh?
Yes, we haven't. You still haven't given me your address.
I feel like out of all the people, Atomic might actually struggle with giving you his address. I am in the middle of the Pacific. Send the drone.
fair, I guess, but yeah, obviously give me also a time frame.
Keton rhymes with teto. If alkane is long, shit. No, there's just methyl.
What, time frame? Sorry, what?
Like if you tell me that hey, my boat leaves in 1 week, then I won't send you a
Yeah,
paprika, but I will wait until you get back.
I can't really give you a time frame. That's operational security.
Was that the airplane reference? Was that the name of the movie, Airplane? I don't remember.
Alligators on a train.
You know what I'm talking about. Am I imagining it? Did I just... Hold on.
Yeah, I think you're having a dementia moment.
Theo, you're sending that message as if you had never received some of my best paprika.
It was Airplane. Don't gaslight me.
You're gaslighting me. I don't know what you're on about.
With Leslie Nielsen.
There wasn't Tom Hanks and never existed.
Based on Mickey saying once the KFC, one just has to scan 25 kilometer radiuses of all KFC locations. Knocks themselves. Nah,
Okay, but
you got me.
When Make It mentioned, it was on live stream, so I can say it. When Make It mentioned that there was a building burning down across, I did try to Google news about like a building burning down in Poland to docs Make It, but it failed. I didn't find any news articles, so there's that.
Yeah, it's a shithole. Over here, this is the first time we've ever seen fire. People didn't know how to report it. Building burning in Poland. That is a pretty funny thing to try to look me over it.
And there's a KFC nearby, so like that's doxing material.
Megan, haven't you already given out your name?
Yeah, a couple of those.
The thing, you
That-
know, with your code and stuff.
Yeah, GitHub, yeah, I know. But no,
That's not enough for doxing.
no one checks my GitHub, so it's fine.
I've seen that, but that's not enough for doxing. Trust me.
I have this really bad habit of like when I meet a new person, I like go Mr. Robot and and like every link associated with them, I click it.
Oh,
I think that's a nice gesture. That shows care. Like I put those links there because for a reason. Like I put those links there because those are the stuff I want to show.
You would have a really shit time with me, Atomic. I want you to realize that whenever recently Cassie just invited me a bunch of Discord servers, and only after joining I realized that I don't have anything linked. Like I just joined in there, I have nothing linked. It's hilarious.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
I just on the very early days that I was doing it, I just thought it was extremely pretentious to have links linked, so I just didn't. And now I'm at the point where I have a YouTube channel with 77,000 subscribers and I haven't linked it anywhere. It's hilarious. Your real name is hard to remember. I'm glad you go by Make It. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I also glad that I go by Make It because it's just better. I already told you my theory of perfect names. The best names are when consonant and vowels ratio approaches 50%, and the closer the name is to 5 letters, the better it is. That's just objectively true.
What do you mean Make His name is hard to remember? It's just this.
Well, yeah. Another reason why you'd have a field day with me, Atomic, is because none of you, at least I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna go on a limb and guess none of you have ever met me in public. I wouldn't know, but maybe some of you'll have, I don't know. But basically,
what if I told you I work at the European EU? And I know where you
I work at the European.
Oh goddamn! The fucking European TS. I'm retarded.
Hello, I am Mr. Government. I work at the American USA.
I'm John European. Try me, bitch.
Hello, my real name is John Government. I work at the American USA. Oh, my goodness, that's... I'm dizzy.
I meant to say European UN. The other, my dyslexic brain switched it with EU.
I work at the European News, the most American statement ever. Oh, that was pretty funny. But no, I have recently chatted with some nice people. I bought a jacket from one of them. It's a long story. I paid way too much money for it. It's genuinely a huge mistake. I don't even fucking have it. I didn't buy it for me, but that doesn't matter. The point is, I spent the whole night with them. They were great. Basically, the guy is studying like cultural studies. Brilliant blog. Absolutely love them. And until the end of the night, I knew all these things about him. He did not, in fact, know what my job was. He didn't know how old I was or even my name. So it was, yeah, you would have a field day with me. It is incredible how easy it is to just not say anything about yourself.
Yeah.
My uncle works at Nintendo. My dad is John Europe. I just have to make $500 million of Allegro listings for cheap and hope one of the buyers make it. Actually, my brother will be guaranteed outcome though. I do have to say, Kepa, you're not wrong. That is what I used to shop for stuff. For my electronics and chemicals. All you need to do is just sell something fun for cheap. And I'm gonna buy it.
I got this stockpile of plutonium 234. How much you want it for?
I'll give you $3. But you pay for shipping.
You're undercutting me. at least $4.
No. Yeah, you asked for too much. The absolute audacity.
$4 a gram.
Oh, I wish those were the prices. Wait, have you seen it out there? That's why I'm learning chemistry. Bye, bar, and bye, have a good one. Anyway. No one actually here, hold on. Double check. No one here watching knows anything about organic synthesis. Would you? Like anything proper?
I did 7 organic syntheses in my life.
Well, that was in fact singular, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
I can't even spell organic synthesis. Yeah.
I mean, listen, it starts with a sin. That's not great. That's the possibility of making visit me increase if I mentioned there's a KFC. Walk from me. I never actually ate a KFC. Theo, if I ever will go to somewhere near to where you live for some kind of convention or something like that, then I will visit you. You have my promise. The only reason, and I mean it, the only reason why I don't travel to anyone is because it's expensive and I genuinely cannot afford it. However, recently I have thought that maybe I should get more engaged with like scientific organizations of Europe, and I might start going to different conferences, so we shall see then. Fingers crossed. Maybe they'll even pay for my ticket. Oh yeah, the reason why I was asking about chemistry thing is because I wanted to hear if someone had an opinion on what functional group should I start with. Because starting with nitro feels a bit icky.
It's not actually that bad. I yeeted it up to the top of the cupboard. Whatever. Like I think nitro was my second or third functional group that I synthesized. So as long as you're
What do you mean
not
second of that functional group you have synthesized? What?
like, it's not that if like, okay, first off,
You
disclaimer,
mean
I
used in
did
a
it.
synthesis is what you mean?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
what that is? I thought you genuinely were just synthesizing the nitro group. The
No, like, yeah, used in a synthesis. Sorry, and also disclaimer: I did it as my school curriculum. It was completely legally fine because
but
it
the
was
problem
part
I
of my
have is that if I'm going to make this sort of video, well, to be fair, if I'm gonna make this sort of thing, I should probably also start with carbon chains, I guess. But no, I've already covered carbon chains way too much. The point is, if I'm gonna start with this, then the first episode of a series should be about some kind of more general functional group. I mean, alcohol would be a classic, wouldn't it? Alcohol is used absolutely everywhere. Apply to IEEE and make an FM. Yes. No time for make it. That's brilliant. Does make it have Hoover flags? I have a Hoover, and I don't have any flags, but I don't know what Hoover flags are.
What'd you find?
No, it's just a Theophrastus, and it's funny. Okay. We don't care about the history. That's boring. Care more about physical properties. Hydroxy groups makes alcohols polar. Those groups can form hydrogen bonds to one another and to most other compounds, only in the presence of the polar bonds are more water soluble than simple hydrocarbons. Methanol, ethanol, and propanol are. Oh, what even is that word? Oh, there's actually quite a. Why did you have to separate the X into S and C? Okay, I think we should start with ethanol, and in the background, I'm going to be working on the nitro video. Yeah, but then I need some kind of fun reaction with. Well, once again, the base thing that comes to my head is phenol, because I genuinely love benzene. I cannot explain it, it's my favorite molecule, but synthesis of phenol is awful. Absolutely awful. What kind of fun organic chain can I make? Alcohol. I can offer some travel money for you just in case. I will not accept that. I will not take pity money. I shan't.
Make it. What if I offered a $500 trip to Japan if you pay the other $500?
Atomic
Never not
grant.
Never, not once have I ever offered that to anyone else ever.
Yep, no,
That's
never,
$1,000.
totally never.
That is a lot.
Nope.
Nope, never.
What I want you to realize that when I say I don't travel, I mean it. The last time, there are 3 cities. I've lived at 3 apartments, and as such, there are 3 cities I have been to in Poland. And other than those 3 cities, the last time I was outside of any of them was 7 years ago? 6?
Jeez.
Let me think.
Go outside.
Fucking where? I do go outside, just I don't go far. Because where am I supposed to go? You don't understand.
Just walk east for a while and you might find your way to Russia. I don't know.
Brilliant idea.
Just head east. Don't look back.
No, actually, I never thought about it, but I said as a joke, is genuinely true what I just said. I genuinely cannot recall last time I was outside of any one of these 3. Oh, let me think. Give me a second. I think the last time, this is a guess, I could be wrong on this. I would actually need to actually look for it. I think the last time I was outside of any of these 3 cities, I went to a friend of mine basically has a house. They have a summer house. They're fucking posh. I don't know them well. I haven't reached out to them in years. But they have a whole separate summer house that they bought near the sea. Can you imagine buying a second house near the sea in this economy? Ridiculous. And I think the last time I was outside of these three cities was 2019 or
Good God.
2018 when I was there. Yeah. If you want to visit, as much as you want to think, I'm happy to offer probably expensive that. But it feels sickening. It feels sickening. Like, the thing is, I am going to great care to, I've mentioned it before, Fall Guy, the movie with Ryan Gosling. I am going to great care to not become that guy. And it just, I don't want to be that guy. If you actively pre-ordering, make it. No, listen, I am gonna go off my own expense. I need to find something to go to, I think, because then I can justify it, like, in my brain. I can justify spending money.
Tokyo, $500. I can't guarantee a ride back, but I can guarantee a safe landing.
One-way ticket to Tokyo. Oh, hell yeah. Don't worry, on the way there, I only have to cross, let me check on the list, Russia. Well, I suppose I wouldn't be going in a straight line, but if in a straight line, and then I imagine Turkey. It's honestly great route.
Yeah.
Or I could go the other
so
way.
Bad after about the 8th hour of the flight.
Hey, or I could go the other way and cross the largest body of water on Earth. So, you know, it's...
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that flight's not fun.
If you tried, could you pick, well, either Tokyo or California, could you pick a place that would be further away from me than those two? I don't know which one is actually further, because I imagine midpoint would be somewhere in the ocean.
Guam. Guam would be further.
Oh yeah, it's one of the Sol Islands, isn't it? Or am I? Because I don't know much about geography, unfortunately.
It's like it's about halfway, if I remember correctly, like halfway between Japan and Hawaii.
Oh yeah, no, then definitely. Yeah, no, what I think I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna try to get engaged in as many scientific things Europe has to offer, and then when I start going to conferences, now I'm just gonna be popping in on a visit, Theo, whenever I'm around. Oh, hi, the Poncho, by the way. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I didn't see you. Hi, how you doing?
Oh wait, I didn't see Poncho either. Hi there, Poncho.
I live in the Mariana Trench, right at the bottom. Did I mention the fact that I reached out to the... I do believe I did yesterday, didn't I? Me reaching out to the Science Europe? Is that what it's called? Science Europe. I don't know if I should hate that name or love that name, because I mean it's
John Science.
it's not. I mean it's not wrong, right? It's not misleading. It is about science. It is in Europe.
John EU Science himself.
Science Europe. Different. Hold a wacky website. 18 articles. Wow. Hi there, year worker. Hi. And everything in the side papers get Christmas. Every comment post 2030. Hoover flag is an empty turned out pants pocket used as a symbol of poverty. I was not aware of that being a thing. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh yeah, that's part of my drip. That's how I I had no idea it was called the Hoover flag. This. It's obviously Herbert Hoover because. I thought it was after. I don't know why. I thought it was after a vacuum cleaner. Ah, my goodness, what has Taskmaster done to me? I've become British. Hearing the word Hoover and thinking of a vacuum cleaner. Terrible. Right, we're gonna do alcohols first.
Hell yeah. Recommend Asahi Super Dry.
Should I, with these videos, should I go more for the joking aspect of it, or should I go more for the proper aspect of it? Because it would be quite funny to have a bit where, with like alcohols, for example, I drink alcohol throughout, or with nitro, I constantly almost blow up. You got any
Bye,
video?
Caper.
You got any video explaining waves? I kind of need it. Kind of, Worker. Bye, Caper. Bye, have a good one. Unfortunately, Worker, I've been promising a waves video for longer than time has a name, but never gotten around to it because it always just overwhelms me. But I do have some
I thought
quantum
that you were
mechanics
gonna
videos.
say you were promising a waves video longer than I have been around, because that would also be true. And
Oh, time on
It's
camera. I
almost-
see. That's okay. Well,
oh my god, it's gonna be 1 year in like this month. It's gonna be 1 year that I joined your server. Oh my god.
Whoa.
oh my goodness, it's gonna be 2 years since the addition to quantum physics. Oh, I've grown. Not. Oh no, I haven't changed as a person since then. No. What video did I explain waves in more properly? I do have different quantum mechanics videos, Worker, and those are kind of the best ones for waves, I think. I don't think I have anything better than them, unfortunately.
No, wait, I joined in the first half of December, so they're good. They're not that old.
Addition to quantum physics was the first video viewers have watched. Yeah, that's because there are two videos effectively that blew up. Addition to quantum physics was the OG video that blew up, and then How Math Becomes Difficult was the second video that blew up. Fingers crossed, we're waiting for the third. If the third happens, that would be lovely. Alright, all we need to find right now is a reaction, a fun reaction to tie in the alcohol video. So something fun.
Drunk.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video, and today we're gonna metabolize alcohol. Why is hydroxyl? Okay, no, hydroxyl is what we care about. I'm an idiot. Yes, hydroxyl. Wait, is it? Am I? We're really understaffed in the, we're really understaffed in the organic chemistry department in this community. Another reason for making these videos. Okay, no, it is hydroxyl, good. Okay, so hydroxyls do appear to be hydroxy-containing compounds engage in intermolecular hydrogen bonding, increasing the electrostatic attraction between molecules and thus to higher boiling and melting points than found for compounds that lack this functional group. Oh, that's not something I would be expecting. Okay, so Amino acids, I don't think that'll be easy. Yeah, the biosynthesis, unfortunately. Or actually, huh? Primordial synthesis. My goodness, what a name.
Whoa!
Formation of amino acids and peptides is assumed to have preceded and parallelized the emergence of life on Earth. Amino acids can be formed soon progressively under various conditions. Scientific chemical metabolism of amino acids books elaborate into peptides being considered key players in the origin of life. So, hydrogen cyanide, similar to ammonia and water reactions. This won't really show off the hydroxy properties though. It was the 2 minutes to hear everything. Okay, thanks. I will check it out, but maybe later. Yeah, that's I really wish I had something better to offer you, Worker. I'm really sorry. I mean, eventually we might. I imagine the next video I'll do with Remco will be about quantum mechanics, and the video after that will be probably about quantum field theory. And I do believe with quantum field theory we might... I don't want to speak for Remco here, because this will be very much... Well, Remco is researching it. Remco will know much better than me. But maybe then the part of a required math background would be waves, in which case I'll just cover them. If that happens. That's hypothetical. Again. Yeah, all of these are going to be biosyntheses. What should I just do? Should I just look up different organic molecules and see where that takes me? Fine, F no. Let's keep it simple for now. Absolutely all of them will be.
I mean, I know a thing that might be cool. One of your videos. It's called Auto Fuel 2.
Called what?
It's
Discord cut you out a bit as you were saying it.
excuse me. Here's my song. Auto Fuel 2. We use that in our torpedoes. You can find it on Wikipedia. It's spelled like auto, like roboto.
Auto. Oh, I see.
And what makes it so cool is that it is a self-oxidizing or self-sustaining chemical reaction. So like once it lights, it just keeps going. Can't put it out with water. You just pray to God that it stops.
Structurally similar to nitroglycerin. I think it was before you joined in. We had a whole conversation where I had a lot of fun facts to say about nitroglycerin, none of which I could actually say on stream. So I feel like, unfortunately, I will need to pass on this as well.
Oh,
Because, I mean, in that case, I could just make Well, no, the whole issue is that I can't make nitroglycerin. That's the whole problem. Like, I can make nitroglycerin, but I can't make nitroglycerin.
and I can make methamphetamine. I just can't make methamphetamine.
Can you really? Good for you. I can't make
No, I
methamphetamine.
can.
I can't make methamphetamine either way. I have a... You know what? I will not continue the sentence. I just listen to you. I can't make methamphetamine, neither legally nor do I know how.
And I definitely don't know a guy who can. But if I did, I would be high as a kite right now.
Biological electrochemical reactions, but I mean, this is a lot of heavy lifting to do for an arrow. You start with carbon dioxide, you add water, arrow, and there we go. That's a lot of heavy lifting for an arrow. Alright, let's see. I don't love these kinds of articles, but carbon dioxide is stubbornly stable molecule, breaking average velocity with energy. Reducing carbon dioxide to hydrocarbon and I guess no, it's 5 volts start to finish. Wait, what? Energy? But then it says about volts. Hold on, what have you done here? Let me sit up more comfortably because this is wacky. Big step from have used artificial photosynthesis to convert carbon dioxide into hydrocarbons. Artificial ingredients of plants. How? But wait, what's the mechanism on its own? I'm confused. You mentioned improvements, but improvements in what exactly? That's metabolic engineering, yeah, it's not going to be exactly that. As much as Atomic, I imagine, will be interested in metabolic engineering of ethanol.
Hey. I'm really good at metabolizing alcohol. In fact, I think I need more alcohol.
Acid catalyzed hydration of ethylene. So acid, water, and ethylene. That's a maybe. It's certainly a maybe. But phosphoric acid most commonly. Oh, can you not do it with any acid? Phosphoric. I don't know much about phosphoric acid. I don't imagine it would be the most convenient to handle. I mean, okay, it is difficult. You do have the standard acid methods. Obviously. The presence of acid catalysts, ethanol reacts with carboxylic acid to produce ethyl esters in water. Esters.
Meow.
Carboxylic acid is, I think, something I could actually get. Do you prefer light theme over dark theme? No, but when I enable dark theme, it sometimes breaks certain things. Thank you for reminding me. Saponifation. Jeez, wacky name. It requires the removal of water from the reaction mixture as it is formed. Saponification, because it is used in the preparation of soap. I'm sorry, saponification comes from soap.
I mean, in
Apparently.
Hungarian, soap is just sapan. So
Soap is created soap. It generates dust from soap. That's comical. I thought Lucky uses light theme. No, the dark theme just sometimes breaks certain things. Not all websites can handle it.
It's usually like it's part of pictures and shit. Sometimes it's like on the background.
Go a bit higher up, maybe. Oh, never mind. In this case, it seems to handle. But
I mean, you can also add them to exception on dark theme if you're, if they fuck and you visit them like regularly. That's what I do.
Oh. But in this case, we're talking about a whole different functional group. I mean, carboxylic acids, I suppose I could chuck in both carboxylic acids and ethanols into the same. That can defeat the purpose. Maybe carboxylic is what I should start with. I am so torn. I really need some kind of organic chemist. I just bloody need one. Yeah, you just keep adding and you just get nasty, that makes sense. Okay. Maybe I should just keep it simple. Maybe I should just distill vodka. That does sound like a pretty good idea.
Is it now?
Yeah, I mean...
How do we always come back to alcohol?
Well, I mean, okay, in this case, I mean, it's justified because the group is alcohols. In this case, it's justified.
Oh, I see how you do it. Okay.
We could do alcohols, then we could do carboxylic acids, and then we could do nitro. Yeah, that's what I think we could do. Make it was an alcohol. Well, I mean, as a group, it's the hydroxy group. It's basically you have an oxygen and a hydrogen. Is it? So, unless you're talking about the standard alcohol, in which case that would be ethanol, which is where the name of alcohol comes from. Alright, let's add it to the list of videos I'm gonna be working on.
Add the list.
I mean, that's good, at least it's variety, right? We're doing quantum mechanics, we're gonna be doing
Only
chemistry.
like 3 videos every stream.
I can't change who I am, alright? What else am I supposed to do? What else do you want me to do? It will be A and it will be the thing on the right. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Good for you, Theo.
Gotta go back to my roots again. Huh, funny.
He's gummy maxing.
Wait, like UV green. So, like, is your hair gonna glow in the dark again?
I think that's what they
I
say.
think it's gonna glow in
I think
UV.
that's well, yeah, in UV, yes. This is for a Remco video, right?
No, this is for the taxi video.
Oh.
I don't like it when people ask me about the videos I make, honestly. You'd think that with my predisposition I would like it, but I genuinely don't like it when people ask me about personal stuff. Because I don't want you to take this in... I don't want you to take it poorly, Katsi. Because I don't mean poorly, but it is obvious to me that no one who ever asks me about different videos actually cares about the process of making videos. And like, I understand why, it's boring. It's, if I could not care about it, I wouldn't care either.
It's like I already seen you make so many videos. I think I have an understanding on the process.
I
Therefore,
mean, you have an
I can care
understanding, but
for it.
doesn't mean you need to be interested in it, you know?
Make it. What the hell do you mean? I'm not interested
Well, I
in the
like quick
process of
animations, and
making
you do make
videos.
quick animations.
Well, I
So,
do believe that no
you know.
one who ever asks me, I think it's politeness, which I mean, I do appreciate, but it is not needed. You don't have to, it's fine.
It's just not kind of like, asking about the weather. Like, what is the start of fucking thing to talk about? Or when the thing on
Yeah,
screen,
exactly, but
ergo the video.
you know, it bothers because I would prefer to talk about the weather. I like talking about the weather would be better.
Make it, damn well that I'm genuinely interested in the process. What the hell?
I literally started by saying I don't think anyone is.
I know, and that's why I'm like.
And I say it because people ask me about these videos and I answer the same way every single time. And then they ask me again.
Okay, how about this? I care about the FIXiT video because I care about FIXiT because I care about
Yeah, no,
taxi.
I get you caring about taxi, I get that, because that's a pretty cool part of it. But the video itself, I do understand that part of it is boring. It's the typical, like, understanding the fuck I misclicked. It's the typical.
Well, so Theo, I'm so glad that your hair is gonna glow again.
Okay, well,
It's gonna look so
hear
damn
me
good.
out, like it. I'm gonna sound like a crazy person, but I have a little, probably the same as you. I do have a little obsession with your channel doing good. Ergo, I have obsession with your videos doing good. Ergo, I have obsession with them being good. Ergo, I wanna see if they're good.
Okay, but no, what I'm saying is, because I want to be honest, like, I get that, but the interesting part of the video is the video itself when you watch it. Like when you go to a restaurant, right? Then if the chef cooks you a delicious meal, then the meal is the good part, the taste of it. The means by which it was prepared most of the time will be boring, because that's just how things go. That's like why work is work. And so that's what I mean. I do realize that the interesting part is gonna come later, and right now there is nothing of that interesting part because I need to finish the video in order for that interesting part to be there. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel like I've just done an amazing job with visualizing how the graphical engine works in this case, and I'm gonna be really happy to show it. But at this point, it is just boring as shit.
Like
Why
this
are they so
process,
broken then?
like this process is combining science with art. Two of my favorite things to do. I am interested in that process.
Make it. If it's so fucking boring, then why is anybody watching your streams?
Well, I imagine for the banter and for the not so detailed instructions on how to make illegal substances.
Why is anybody watching your streams that don't have me in them?
Okay, listen, Katsi, I'm gonna agree with you. There are a lot of people who watch these streams because of you, because they openly admit it. But at the same time, out of the two of us, I don't think you're the one who provides detailed instructions on how to make illegal substances. I think that's my ballpark in this case.
Okay, got me there.
This is just meant to be background visuals. Like, I might as well just put a looped recording of a campfire. This is just meant to be background visual.
You know that when we used to play video games, nobody used to watch this. People watch this over video games. Come on.
Yeah, because
Yes,
with
exactly.
video games, quite a lot of people were also watching it. It's just that sometimes I got so preoccupied with the video gaming that it just wasn't interesting because I was busy gaming.
Also, Theo is also
Think
saying that they're
it's-
also interested in
it's
it.
fucking
Like,
thing on screen. Cheese jiggle,
Yeah, but
It's the definition of interesting.
the thing is that right now, I think you are all just trying to be polite because you're not willing to openly admit the fact that you are actually not interested, or that you are interested in the video, not the creation of the video. Because I myself am barely interested in that.
You seem to be the only one here who isn't interested in the process of these creations. You seem to be the only one.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think I'm the only one. That's the whole point.
Like, we're here because we're interested in it.
Eh. I just don't believe that. I think you are all just very polite people.
Make it the fucking time I spent into learning that stuff. You can't say that I'm not interested in it.
But there's a difference between doing
Yeah,
and
I'll say you can. I get your argument saying it to me. I don't get your argument saying it to fucking Timon.
No, because
That's
what I'm
insane.
saying is that okay, there are three three ways you can enjoy something. My always favorite example of that is being a magician. When it comes to a magician, there are three ways you can experience a magic show. You can experience it as the performer, as the creator, or as the audience, and these are all about different things. As the audience, you just see a magic trick, you have no idea how it works, and you're amazed. As the performer, you are actively performing a magic trick. And then you also have as the creator, so doing all the legwork in order for the magic trick to work. And I think that by far the most interesting is as the audience, especially if it's a good magician, then that's the whole point. Audience is supposed to be the one that enjoys it the most. Then second one is as the performer, simply because you like the feeling of audience enjoying what you're doing. But as the creator, it's definitely the most boring because that's removing all the magic out of it, removing all the things that make the process good. So that's kind of like if you're a chef, right? You can either be eating a good meal, which you're gonna enjoy because it's a good meal. You can be a chef who likes cooking, and then you're gonna, cook a good meal. But the third one would be kind of like buying the equipment or buying the groceries in order to cook the meal. And that part is boring. And this is what happens here right now. I am like taking it from a perspective of a performer. So when I upload a video, I'm really happy because people enjoy the video, and that's nice. And then when you watch the video, I understand that you all enjoy the video. At least I fucking hope you all enjoy the video because you spent a lot of work on the video. But actually, the process of making a video, that's the required legwork.
Yeah, it's like as if there was a chef and I was gonna eat something that a chef is going to cook, but I was invited to watch the process of the chef cooking and maybe learn a couple of neat tricks. And because I too enjoy cooking, so I wanna learn from the chef. It's a great opportunity.
How often when you go to restaurants, you wish you could just watch the chef cook your meal?
I don't go to restaurants that often, but
Well, me neither. Well, the last time I was like in KFC a month and a half ago, and back then I was fucking thankful that I couldn't see what they were doing.
Okay, yeah, KFC is not the best, but hold on. I'm Google translating. Do you know what a show kitchen is? Or
I can guess from the name.
You mean
or
the house
demonstration
kitchen?
kitchen?
I can guess from the name.
Yeah, there are people who pay extra in a restaurant just so they can watch the chefs cook
Yeah, but
their
that's part of
meals.
the performance there. That's the whole point. That's like part of the charm. Like
Yes,
in
and
that case,
this is part of the make it charm.
I just think it's boring. This way.
Well, I tend to spend more time on your streams than watching your videos. This is definitely part of the charm.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. I listen. If I thought that the streams weren't interesting, then I wouldn't stream. I'm not saying that the streams are bad. All I'm saying is that me working on the videos is the least interesting part of the stream, which I do believe to be true. Make it. I watch you because you're fun to talk to. There we go. Thank you, Randy. That's what I'm saying. The thing that I have on my screen right now. This is meant to be background visual, an excuse. As I mentioned, I could like replace it with a looped recording of a campfire, and it would serve the same purpose because it's boring. It's not meant to be interesting. The banter, the actual things that happen, that's interesting. That's what's going. I don't know, Flame joining in and talking about, and him basically talking about NMR without talking about NMR because he doesn't want to spoil it. Like, that's the interesting bits. Me soldering the PCBs in the background, that's just visual. There, that was the rant. Speaking of, let me actually clean up my...
Did you say Randy or Brandy?
You honestly and
Was that a real voice?
you and Remco share a single brain
You know,
cell.
it's the strangest thing just happened to me. You know, since living alone, you know, like I'm not used to things moving around, but I walk into the kitchen, do my night chores, like I'm doing the dishes after cooking and then I saw it. I witnessed a cup just spawn out of nowhere. Like I don't know where it came from. I turned the corner and it's sitting on the counter. And then next thing I know, I turn around, it's filled with whiskey, and I'm drinking it now. I don't know how this happened. No memory.
Wouldn't want to anger the spirits, I get it, To be fair, some people just open the stream as background noise anyway. I would also say it's most. Yeah, it is certainly a lot. Which, once again, I do get.
That's not a stream. I mean, if you're doing research, I never open the stream to begin with. You're
Well, if you're doing practical stuff, I never open the stream, so I guess.
what the fuck? You're the worst. If
No,
you're doing
you are.
podcast stuff, I always open the stream. It's the best stream.
When was
I'm
the
not
last
even
time I did
open-
research? When was
Like
a
15 minutes ago.
Yesterday?
I wouldn't consider what I did 15 minutes ago to be research. That was skimming over it.
Looking at boring ass papers is research.
Boring.
I honestly love looking at like papers with Make It, like learning about new stuff with Make It is like
I have so
so
many
much fun.
PDFs actually in my downloads. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. And let me actually see. I at this point have more PDFs in my recent downloads than memes. It's getting dire.
Oh
I am
my
seriously
god.
understaffed in the memes department, silly overstaffed in there.
You want some?
There we go. Electron reduction of nitrobenzene to p-aminophenol using a voltammetric and semi-pilot scale preparative electrolysis techniques. That's the only file I downloaded yesterday because there weren't any good memes on anywhere.
Oh, yeah, hold on, I got a meme for that.
You don't got a meme for that.
Yes, I do. I got a meme for
I
absolutely everything.
I have a meme for that. Hold on. Hold on. There I go. My honest reaction to that information.
Ah, there it is.
Where did
Told you I got a meme for this.
wait? Where did Atomic send the meme? Because I was just checking out what the fucking bullshit cuts you just sent me.
The memes channel.
Oh, the memes channel, right? Let me check.
I love that it's like 480p too.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you don't have it with the with the Man Without Love playing in the background.
Yeah, well, I ran into this problem on it was Instagram. I couldn't find it, so I ripped the video off of YouTube and then posted it myself. And I don't know where that rip went. It's somewhere.
No. Same height? I don't know. I don't think it would be. 6. it should be 7. Diffraction. Oh, what kind of physics question then is it exactly with diffraction? I'm still at the first question. Oh, you know, that's kind of where it starts. That's reasonable.
Oh, I found it.
It's a pretty solid Patrick Bateman meme. Although that is not Patrick Bateman. Oh yeah, no, that's the one I was talking about.
I found it.
Make it. Are you gonna go back to chemistry, or is it only gonna be coding from now on?
It's not coding. I'm working on the video. It's just that for this segment of the video, I'm just trying to showcase exactly what my code is doing. And since it's a graphical engine, I'm just gonna make an image using the engine showed off.
That's literally what coding is.
I just the reason why I didn't want to code coding is because another thing I should do is I should do the utility functions that Katsi asked for, and that would be coding. You know, Katsi just absolutely pissed off. Eventually, I'm gonna get back to chemistry, but I want something rendering in the background so I'm not wasting time. Let's see. Let's see. Beautiful. And obviously it already broke. Undefined arithmetic. Oh, I'm going to just slap you across the room. Honestly, if you don't get your act together. There we go.
Alright, then I'm gonna check back later. Bye everyone.
Alright, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Or maybe I should distill whiskey. But that would be a waste, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah,
I do
now
have-
you're thinking.
I do have 2 bottles of vodka. Specifically for that reason. I was supposed to distill them.
Oh, vodka's like cheap whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's wild to me. I still cannot understand it in my mind. How is it possible that vodka and whiskey have the same percentage? It's ridiculous.
That's just how the cookie crumbles, or the alcohol metabolizes. But whiskey tastes like 1,000,000 times better.
Scientific measurement.
I scientifically measured with each and every taste bud on my tongue, and they all unanimously agree whiskey is infinitely times better.
I guess the question is pretty excited about. Do go on, whichever you prefer. Why did this not work? Oh, it did work. Never mind then. Egg on my face. That is kind of. But not quite. Let's change it to be 35. Right? Let's change it to be 32. I could just calculate where the point should be. But what's the fun there? Okay. And then this. Except x should be on the other side. Damn it.
Oh, Mickey, you should do the 3D rotating cube challenge.
Yeah, let's do 40. Let's do 2.
40 would be wild. I think you could do it. Yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to.
I would come up with a joke, but I'm no. Oh, it also has to be backwards. Shit. That's another thing. Yeah. There we go. This, and then this has to be 4. This has to be 3, and then this has to be 0.5 and 0.6. That's kind of a star.
Huh. It looks like Patrick, like, trying to give you a big ol' hug.
It looks like Patrick with some really, really uncomfortable thigh highs.
Wait, I've seen that before.
Where? Don't answer. You know
That
what?
wasn't one
Keep
of-
that to
No,
yourself.
that wasn't one of the episodes. Hold on. Let's Google thigh
I just said
high.
keep that to yourself. I have no need
Patrick.
whatsoever. That is between you and the Lord, alright? That is not my business.
This is important. This is a mandatory. Yeah, there it is. You can't tell me you haven't seen this.
I don't
Hold on,
I don't want
I'm gonna
to
send it
I don't
in,
wanna see it.
in Giver channel. Oh, PNG. No, it's a GIF.
Don't send the gift.
We can't just take one frame. Or maybe I could find it in Discord gifs.
Or maybe you can't.
Yeah, it
push
is. There it is.
yourself.
The first thing I found.
Oh, awful. Awful. Absolutely awful. What does a star look like? I'm so confused. Because it's gonna have to be like a... No, and the paint is broken. I can't even turn it off. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Windows, for not working in the slightest.
Sounds like an OS issue.
I use Arch, by the way.
Yeah. I don't even have to say it. My sheer presence just discloses it.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh no, let's just do 60. Okay. Maybe some more of this. 25 all across the board.
Oh yeah. We got another person that uses Arch, by the way. It's like it's like mandatory in this day and age.
Wait, were you talking about the yeah worker?
Yes. Well, I
That's
think if I can associate
that's wild
their
because you
Discord
said
name with them.
oh okay
on
because
YouTube.
they said I use Archer, by the way, like a couple of seconds after you said that we've got another one, and for a second I thought that you just read a comment from the future. Impressive, Patrick.
I did. It's because I've been making 40 cubes, dude. Fourth dimension tells me time.
I'm kind of considering just leaving the star as is, just a really shitty star. Just leave it like so. It should be a pentagon with properly rotated everything.
It's like a 5-year-old druid.
I know. I know how I have to do it. I just have to do a pentagon inside of an inverted pentagon.
Oh yeah, pentagram. I've heard of those once or twice.
I know how I can do it. Wait, no, that's gonna... shit. Never mind. Or, I know how I can do it. Oh, if I manage to do it, that's gonna be so impressive. Because 1... Move this. How do you work? Okay, you take the x, y, which we would like to be in the middle. Then
Okay.
face, radius, angle. Why is the face, then radius? You know what? Whatever, doesn't matter. Face, radius. Let's keep radius at 2. Then angle. And angle doesn't matter because angle can be whatever. It's just gonna do the beginning anyway. Just set it to 0 and hopefully that won't break anything. Actually, it might. Let's set it to 1 just in case. I'm dividing by 0. And 0 and charts. We take this. Then what we do is. What is pi equal to? 3.1415?
Yeah, 3.1415926535857.
6, 5, that's enough, okay.
Something like that.
And in that case, it is only the face. So we start with the face 0. 1. Like this. So we do face 0, then plus I times 2 divided by 5. Times 0. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this. And then what we do is we in between them do this, but then just pi on its own. Yeah. Radius also has to be different. So 0.3. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I still got it. 1. That should be 4. Ah, well, right, because
Hasn't rendered yet. Hold on.
because it's plus
My
pi.
God.
That is correct. That is completely accurate.
That's an insane looking Beyblade right there.
We want, we don't want plus pi, only we want plus pi divided by 3. I think. No, it's not gonna be divided by 3. It's gonna be, oh damn it. It's going to be, what is it gonna be? I mean, it's just gonna be rotated like
I don't know.
pi, but then
What degree are you looking for?
I think 1/2 of 1/5, which means pi
A half of
divided
a
by
fifth.
5. I think so. So I think it should be pi divided by 5. Oh, I am incredible. I mean, look at that. Come on. Come on. Come the heck on. Incredible. Now I can increase the radius right here.
Yeah, you just gotta make it yellow and throw Kirby on there.
Look at that. Isn't that impressive? I thought your graphical engine could only make a taxi face, but this is crazy. I mean, it can make theoretically anything. It's just that it's not really designed to make theoretically everything. Brilliant. Yeah, so we can make
Wow.
a star now. Great. Absolutely great. Now-
Now we need to make a sickle and one step closer to nation.
Said the American, by the way. Oh my, should I even explain that? Oh, how am I supposed to do that sort of thing? I think I genuinely should do it actually in Blender. Not, oh, that's good. So in this case, because I'm gonna modify it slightly, instead of modulo by 2, check shape, right? Check shape, yeah. Instead of this, we'd like to return it greater than 0. Ta-da! This is what I meant. Oh, it feels so good to know how your own code works. Which means this. And we'd
That's
like
the
to...
wonk factor.
Can you make the naked mask in it? Actually, funny enough, that wouldn't be all that difficult because all I would need to do is just make like an SVG converter that would convert SVG to the internal format, and then it would relatively easily import the make it mask. I just love the Teto Pair image that Katsi made. It's ridiculous. The amount of time they must have spent making that Teto Pair is unholy. This is correct. Let me just wind it back then just to make sure nothing is broken. Brilliant. Okay. Where was I then? This is the question. Okay, I need to fix it. That's because if you remember, the whole point of this wasn't to check if something is on the right string. How many times it crossed the line. And so in this case, we can actually generate another image, in which case we would return the crosses from the check shape, but then we would take the check shape and we would set it equal to this entire thing plus the actually, why am I doing it this way? Plus 0. Professional coding. Ta-da! Oh, look at that beauty. Isn't it nice when your code does exactly what you want it to do?
I don't know what I'm looking at, but
Yeah.
I believe you.
I mean, that makes sense. It's actually pretty simple because the way my engine actually works is it effectively just checks how many lines are on the left of the point you are drawing. And so in this case, you have a different color depending on how many lines it crosses. So if it crosses 0, it's black. If it crosses 1, it's red. 2, it's green. 3, it's yellow. 4, it's magenta. Because the whole point is that in order to determine if something is on the inside of the shape, the amount of lines it will cross must be even. No, wait, odd, sorry.
I feel like this is how Temple OS began. I've got a you're on your way.
I mean, I'm making fixes. Eventually, I'm just gonna get sick of the Raspberry operating system. I'm just gonna take the kernel,
Make your own.
yeah, take the Linux kernel and just make it OS. Buy a
You gotta make it out of. You gotta make your OS out of Rust, real program.
Oh, yuck. Oh, I got chills both. Disgusting. Let's make the.
Oh, speaking of of shit breaking, I think I broke my TV.
Why did you?
Oh,
How?
no.
What happened? No.
My I don't know. My screen's frozen. I'm using my TV as my monitor because it's awesome. Oh, I fixed it. Look at that. Linux troubleshooting. I pressed escape. I've got a bit of a secret that you can't tell anyone. Make it.
Brilliant place to share it. Go on.
I'm currently not using Linux. I am in fact using Windows 11.
I love that.
I know.
I love that Discord cut out as if it was trying to hide it.
The world will never know what I'm using.
Oh, but now it's too dark. Damn it. Let's double it. Give it to the next person. There we go. Now right here it's represented with brightness, and also all the odd numbers are blue whilst the evens are yellow. Programming with literal rust. Turning rust into semiconductors.
Is that what they mean by installing on bare metal?
Yeah. I once left one of my cables out in the open in the rain on accident, and I installed rust on raw metal.
Just flux the shit out of it.
Okay, so in this case, I imagine I'm gonna delete everything I've done so far, delete all of the progress.
I love doing that.
Yeah. Oh, such is life.
Commitment? Ah.
Good reference. Commit. Okay. Clean out all of this, clean out all of that, and then add image mesh plane and add the star. Now this is gonna go into the emission 5 or maybe the 3. Why is this pitch white? Oh no, why? Why is it also going through? You know, one problem at a time. Why are you pitch white? Oh, because I plugged in the alpha. Why didn't you tell me? Unbelievable.
My bad.
You are all just praying for my downfall, aren't you? How do you know the numbers? Me? How do I know the numbers? Oh, so which numbers? Because you mean the numbers for the colors? Or what numbers? I've been mentioning quite a lot of numbers. 8 times across the line. Okay, so in this case we can just replace this with this. Oh, beautiful. And then who's this one? This, and then I'm gonna replace it with the colored one. Okay, my point goes all the ones of times. And switch right here. I'll color in blue. And the even ones yellow. There. We get a star. Beautiful. Now I can also actually use the same exact method to, instead of rendering a star, render taxi, and just to see what taxi would look like if I render it this way. So all we need to do is, I'm pretty certain, just replace the star with a graph, and I hope that I haven't. Oh yeah, but it's optimized. That is true. So this is what it looks like because it is in fact optimized. I don't want it to be optimized though. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Ah, whatever. Happens. I really like the way you can just see how it renders all of them. It's neat. Proper funky. And also, I think that right there should be a connection, but there isn't. No, and I'm not gonna question it. It works. That's all that matters. Okay, let's not point too many fingers here. It works. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Right, I'm gonna go commit the first felony I can think of. I'll see you later.
Oh, right. Don't be safe. Be safe. What's the first felony Atomic would think of? I wonder. Curious. Certainly quite curious. Okay, so right now at this point, all I need to do is just keep working on this video and start planning the chemistry videos. Yes. Oh, we are actually quite far. We have rendered everything up to this point, and that's all I have scripted, which means I'll need to just script some more of it. You know what? In that case, I think what I'm gonna do, since everyone has left me, I think I'm gonna go, and I think I'm going to, I think I'm gonna go, and I think I'm gonna finish it on my own, because at this point all of the work is gonna be way more boring. It's gonna be me scripting the taxi video and scripting the chemistry video. Absolutely nothing interesting to be found there. And so, as such, I suppose, for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.